What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Kuya P. This is the NRW Nerds Rule the World. Your boy Kuya P. And joining me, we got the whole full squad in effect. You could say it's the Three Musketeers. I got Glenn Lawrence, the brother levels me up. I almost forgot your name, brother. How are you?
What's going on, man? I'm doing good. How about yourself?
I'm good, man. Been a crazy day, long day, busy day. And of course, Heather, don't hurt him. How are you, Heather?
Okay, I'm all right. I look like I'm doing the true goth thing and doing everything in shadow right now. So
hey, emo is in, so it's all good. You're on the style mode right now, so it's all love. All right, y'all. Well, we're a packed house. We got a lot of stuff going on. I actually have four picks this week because we have some stuff to go along with it. Because we've been doing a lot of busy stuff over here at the NRW. So let's get right to it. I'm not even going to get into what's going on with my peoples. You know, they've been on, you know what they're watching right now. So that gives them a day off or a week off, if you will, to watch more shit so they can come up with it. So Heather, Glenn, you have homework for the next episode. Let's get right to the episode. This week, my pal Heather over there had the opportunity to talk to the director of this new crime doc coming our way, streaming this week. It's called The Lie, The Murder of Grace Millane. Before you go check out Heather's interview with the director, Helena Cohen, and get some more inside information. But let's check out the trailer right now. Y'all ready?
Get it.
All right, here we go.
He was quite comfortable to tell his story. You know, I went off one way, she went off another way, and I never saw her again. What is he not telling us?
She got along with everyone. What you saw is what you got with her. She was excited about her gap year away.
She was a beautiful, talented, loving daughter. Grace was our sunshine, and she will be missed forever.
On her birthday, she'd gone off the radar.
It's New Zealand. Things like that don't happen.
Police in New Zealand are continuing to search for a missing British backpacker.
Grace Millane.
Grace is still
There was
missing.
so much CCTV.
It's all recorded.
What happened to Grace?
At the moment, we don't have any evidence of foul play.
Doesn't make sense.
Jesse Shane Kempson. We needed to contact him. He was the last person to have commented. We hold grave fears for his safety. He was the man on the CCTV. We watched second by second, minute by minute, hour by hour. We couldn't afford to miss anything of who Jesse Kempson is.
There's something you want to ask?
Did you kill Grace Millane?
It's an unbearable time for the Millane family, and our hearts go out to them.
There is this overwhelming sense of hurt and shame.
It's toxic.
Candlelight vigils will be held around the country in solidarity for Grace.
She was shamed and blamed. People were so quick to judge and blame Grace.
Your daughter should have been safe here, and she wasn't, and I'm sorry for that.
How do you plead?
Not guilty.
He did what she asked him to do. This death was an accident.
One lie can spread so quickly. We had to find the truth.
All right, there you go. The Lie, The Murder of Grace Millane drops this week. Not Webster Style, Glenn Lawrence. Man, I'm too busy with too many of the people on this NRW channel. Glenn, are you a fan of crime docs?
Not particularly. I mean, back in the day, I used to watch them quite a bit, but not. I mean, I don't know. This sounds a little bit. I don't know. It seems very, very granular to some degree. You know what I mean? Like it's really like in depth into like one person's like story. Like usually the crime docs that I do watch are ones that are like expansive, that have like a lot of parts or a lot of people involved. You know what I mean? Like financial crime docs or something, or sports corruption docs or so, you know what I mean? Like there's a lot of people involved. There's a lot of different parties. So this seems like very granular. It's like this one story, this one like a peer into one person's life. So not necessarily my type of crime doc.
Okay. So this doesn't really capture your interest from this trailer, The Lie?
Not, I mean, it's like
Did you
interesting.
hear about the case?
You know what I mean?
Are you aware of the case?
No, not at all. I don't even. Why is it important? What happened?
Just women getting abducted. It's not a very good look, and and then also there's things surrounding the case where how do women get blamed for sexual things as well when there's a true criminal there. Very important, but to each their own. Certain things get the eyes of certain folk, and this one ain't capturing your attention. Respect on that. It's not getting your attention, but hopefully the reason why they did this is to get eyes and awareness on the content. Just doesn't grab you.
They'd have like the person in custody, and I don't know. There's just like a lot of people who get abducted, so it's like if it's like this is an epidemic of thing. This person had all these different people in, or the city is having this problem or whatever. But when it's like one person, I'm like, man, there's like a bunch of people missing in Chicago and LA or something, and you see all these missing persons. So I'm like, oh, what happened with this one that makes it like super unique? And it seems like the salacious nature of it makes it be like, nah, this really captured people's attention. But this is also in New Zealand, I believe, so they probably don't have as many like issues like this as we do here in the States. Like in the States, it happens so often that it's just like, oh, like another, like it happened again. You know what I mean? For them, it might be a little bit different, where it's like super rare that it happens. I don't know. Maybe, but I don't know. Maybe I'm
I
just
think you're
being
conditioned
insensitive.
by what you see and know from living here. And I think the style they're trying to show this is, without spoiling, is done in a different way to just kind of entice you, and then you'll learn more, and then there's actually more background to this story. But it's all as as a filmmaker, trailers are cut in certain ways to appease an audience without spoiling. In
Would you
different
say?
ways
Would you
and have
say
content
this,
there?
there's
I'm not
more-
going to spoil. You're not going to.
No, I mean, but there's more than meets the lie.
Yes, everything is done in that fashion. It's all upon the filmmaker on how they want to entice their audience. So, so there you go, Glenn. Thank you for your inspo or your thoughts, man. Let me throw it over to Heather. As you know, well, you did the interviews. You've seen this. I've actually had the opportunity to watch this as well, because I'm a doc person. But what are your thoughts, Heather, and your conversation with Helena to just add to that?
Absolutely. Helena we had a really fun time chatting. This is actually her first quote unquote true crime documentary. She really didn't want to call it that, because what this is, it's a spotlight. It's supposed to spotlight what happens to women and how very frequently sentences are reduced simply because of how a woman wants to have sex, if she wants to have sex, and it takes away from the true nature of the crime. She actually had a really great documentary that I didn't know about until I did research on her. She did an incredible Audrey Hepburn documentary called Audrey. So if you haven't had a chance, definitely check that out as well. But it's interesting because she actually used this, and she's leading straight into her next project, which is a horror project. And she actually takes a moment in the interview and she goes, "It's really scary how many similarities there are between the actual events of the documentary and her horror film." She's like, wow, that's kind of scary. But it's an interesting documentary. And for those of you who, I know that we're getting a bigger reach every single day, bigger reach every day. But for those of you in New Zealand and Australia and the UK, this was a very, very popular, very, very big crime. And when she went missing, it was headlines everywhere. It's a different take. We definitely have new documentaries that use CCTV versus just interviews. So this is more evidential versus interview style. So it's an interesting documentary.
Yeah. Thank you, Heather. I had the chance to check it out as well, and I thought, again, different style, like you said, and more that camera footage stuff. And I felt like it very much like I was part of the investigation team, which is a different style, and I actually quite enjoyed it to that degree. But just hard as an empath and as a father who has a child, you're seeing the family and everything, and those other footage scenes that are cut throughout the documentary. I thought it was pretty good, and just very sad. But again, the crime that happened and everything that's in it is so important to just stop things like this from happening, especially putting the onus on women when they're the one that got killed or something happened to them. It's crazy. That like really pissed me off. But I hope eyes get on this. And shout out to you with the interview with Helena Cohen, and everybody go check out Heather talking to Helena, and hopefully we can get Helena back, Heather, because that horror documentary sounds amazing.
It's a movie. She's doing a movie.
Oh, it's a movie.
It's a horror movie.
Oh, sweet. Oh, so we're gonna see her do creative things now. Dope. All right, guys, let's move on to my next pick. Again, I'm giving you 4 this week. This one stars Olivia Colman as well as Jessie Buckley. This one's called Wicked Little Letters. Here we go.
Dear Edith, you foxy ass old whore.
I love this trailer.
You really are a tricksy old fucker. And you're a sad, stinky bitch.
In the end, I think it's just jealousy.
I think we know who it is.
Love thy neighbour, and I tried, but... I'll get you in the ball sack! She's heinous.
Edith, I didn't do it.
I believe you may be charging an innocent.
A woman police officer. Oh, look, flying pig.
I've got a daughter at home. Why would I risk it all?
You want fucking in the nose holes, you old beetle.
Beetle?
Right. If you meddle in my case, these will be on your wrists.
In prison, Rose may find some kindred spirits.
In prison?
No, not the murderers or the rapists. I'm thinking more the drunks and the queers, maybe. Just trying to find a bright side.
Oi! Daft old fucking slippery old fucking dodger. Why would I send a letter when I can just say it? I'd probably say that you look like fucking Queen Victoria shoved a fucking nettle up her fucking pussy. I don't know.
You stink of cum and shit and the cakes you make look like they're falling out some fucking sheep's fucking arsehole.
Better.
I have a plan. Will you catch them in the act?
What would your...
My husband isn't alive, Ray, so he's not thinking a great deal.
I like you, Rose.
I hate her!
You don't like the idea of me leaving this house, do you?
I'm going to lose her.
We're not standing for it.
I've had one now.
Everyone is going to know. It's German.
All right, dropping this week, Wicked Little Letters, Olivia Colman, Jessie Buckley, and a host of other amazing talents. Heather, I'm going to go to you. What do you think of this one?
I love Olivia Colman. I love her so much. She smashes every single frickin' role she ever does, and I am so excited for this movie. I don't know. It looks like a whole bunch of people having way too much fun playing at the society, and I'm down for it.
Awesome. I feel that. How about you, Glenn Lawrence? Are you into little Brit coms?
You know what? Every time I see British comedies, I'm like, oh, that's going to be fun. That's going to be, smart humor, which I've been kind of American humor is a little slapsticky recently. And I'm like, I'm liking the more intricate thing. And it looked funny. Brits know how to really well place a curse word. So that looks great. Olivia Colman, of course, looks amazing. It looks like they got a really good cast. I'm excited to check this out. I don't know what it's about, but it just seems fun to me. There's all these like salacious letters going around. They're trying to figure out what's going on. It's a little like Bridgerton, but I guess a little bit. What would you call it? Slummier? Not slummier, but like what is it called? Like they're like I guess they're not highborn. They're like commoners, right? So it's like Bridgerton for commoners, kind of.
I don't know what it is, but it looks awesome. So the studio reached out to us. We actually have virtual screeners team. So if you guys are interested in checking it out, we will have a review by the end of the week. So whether it's Glenn on it, Heather on it, or myself, or trio, or both of us, you'll see that at the end of the week, y'all. So there you go. Look for a review from the team by the end of the week on Wicked Little Letters. let's slide over to my next pick this week, DogMan. Let's check this one out. I think y'all might be interested in this one. Here we go.
My colleagues are struggling to get a handle on you. They would like to know who you are. Do you have any children, Douglas?
Hundreds. Dogs have a real sense of family. They rally around in the bad times and form a solid, united entity. The weak are immediately eliminated, devoured by the others. But with humans, the weak and cowardly always find a way to survive.
All right, DogMan coming this week. Limited release is coming to DC, LA, New York. It'll have a fuller release, I think, April 5th. But definitely in the major cities this week. Check out the NRW right now. Check out our interviews. I interviewed the lead, Caleb Landry Jones, as well as JoJo T. Gibbs, the two stars of DogMan. It's up on the NRW right now. Glenn Lawrence, what do you think about DogMan?
This looks really intriguing. I'm wondering what the angle is. I, as a dog owner, love dogs. Looks fun. Looks like a little bit of a crime drama. Luc Besson, if I'm not, he did the Professional, right? And
Professional, Fifth Element, Lousy.
Yeah, Lousy. 3 of my favorite movies. I think they're definitely like in my top 20 of movies that I've liked. All 3 of those are great. So I think this will be pretty amazing. A lot of character stuff going on there, character action. I don't know. It looks really intriguing. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what the plot line is, but it's involving
wild,
dogs.
Man.
Yeah, it's involving dogs. It looks wild. It looks like there's some action. It looks like there's some, real good acting going on. So I'm in for it. I'm down.
Okay.
This looks good.
Okay. Heather, what do you think of DogMan?
It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. It also kind of, I don't know about you, but I also got these little prickles along my back. You see more and more of these people who take care of lots and lots of animals, and it just reminded me, hey, if you got a couple extra cents and you know some people who take care of some dogs or some cats like this, send some their way when you go see this. It's all I got. It was just oh, how cute. Guy is taking care of a lot of dogs. I love that, and then it had some more fun there at the end.
Yeah, and actually a ton of dogs were used in this. No CGI dogs. When I spoke with Caleb, that was one of the key things he wanted to be a part of the film, is he loves dogs. And so they have a ton of dogs. I would say it's akin to Joker in some ways. It's a very tragic character. It felt like a superhero movie watching it, because he just, I don't want to spoil, but he leads these dogs and does his thing. But it was wild, but also very interesting, intriguing, a cool little thriller crime story. We also have a virtual screener available for this, so maybe one of these two will join me, since I've already seen it, to also have a review by the end of the week. Which one will it be? We'll have some reviews coming up on the channel. I like tantalizing them both right now because they didn't even know I was going to do that to them. So there you go. DogMan, look for the full review at the end of the week. Already check out the review on the channel. Let's go to my top pick this week to close this out. Godzilla, Kong, the New Empire. Here we go.
For centuries, there was harmony. The Titans were the guardians of nature, and the great apes became the protectors of humanity. We've discovered a signal. She can feel it. Kong, Godzilla, they can feel it too. Something is coming. Something even they're afraid of. You feel like going for a ride?
Thought you'd never ask. Just try not to swallow your tongue.
What?
Oh my God!
That's gonna be a crazy roller coaster.
Is that a mini Kong?
Oh my God. That's not just a signal. That's a call for war. What is that?
Kong can't stop this on his own.
He won't be alone.
The last time those two met up, it was almost the end of Kong.
They don't have to like each other. They just have to work together.
Now I have seen everything.
We've made some minor augmentations.
Oh.
This I don't understand. All right, Godzilla Kong, the New Empire. Glenn Lawrence, what do you think of this one, man?
I don't know. This is I'm excited about the entire franchise, so I'm very hyped for this. What I was about to say is I don't know. This annoys me because they put so much in the trailer. I feel like there are going to be surprises that I would have wished I would have seen the first time seeing the movie that are in the trailer. But looks solid. Looks like it's going to be action packed. It always tickles me when it's like King Kong and Godzilla. But they need the humans. They need the little old squishy, easy to step on humans to help out with things. But yeah, I don't know. I'm in for it. I'm in for the ride. I love with Brian David Henry.
Brian Tyree Henry.
Brian Tyree Henry. Sorry. He's awesome. I think he does a great job in whatever he has in front of him. So I'm excited for that. Love me some Kong. Let's go Kong. Godzilla got the pink mohawk. Let's get rocking. Let's see what's up. What are they up against?
Okay. How about you, Heather? What do you think of Godzilla Kong, the New Empire?
I won't deny some of the new series, some of the new universe is a little bit too CGI for me. There's just a little bit too much. There's a little bit too much computer graphic fighting at times, and this kind of looks a little bit cliche on the monster fights. But all in all, I love a good kaiju fight. So when it comes down to it, I'll deal with the graphics and have some really, really fun monster fighting. I'm looking forward to it. I'm not necessarily running to see it. I love me some Godzilla. I'm not so much a Kong fan. So I'm not gonna run to it like I did -1.
Yeah. I feel that. I feel like this is the Americans with their hands on the button, right? Mm-hmm. And they're doing their thing. Like some parts have been cool. This part, I agree with all of your sentiments that you both said. Mm-hmm. It's cool, but also a little much, just all the way around. It's weird. Yeah, I don't know if I'm rushing. I will be seeing it because as of this recording, we have a press screening scheduled this week. Hopefully Glenn will be joining me. I don't know yet. He hasn't confirmed with me, but we'll have a review
by
the end of the week.
I said yes.
All right, yes. So then Glenn and I will have a review by the end of the week for y'all. Godzilla, the New Empire. Yeah, I don't know. -1 kind of like when it showed that hey, we still know about our character right here, and here's
gonna be hard to beat out. It's gonna be hard to beat out -1. I'm saying that for a lot of things. -1's gonna be a hard one to beat. So.
So there you go, y'all. Those are the picks. The Lie, the Murder of Grace Millane. We have Wicked Little Letters. We have, oh my God, what was the one before that? I'm losing. We have what?
The Luke Besson, the Dogman.
Oh, Dogman. Excuse me, Dogman and Godzilla Kong: The New Empire. Where do I rate this week? Heather, where are we at? Are we up, down, thumbs up?
Pretty good. Also, just big tag in Fraggle Rock. I'm gonna do this, but Fraggle Rock. Back to the Rock season 2 comes out. I also have an interview with Gobo himself, John Tartaglia, and the other producers. So all in all, a good week.
There we go. So. Also, Jurassic World Live in town this week. If you live in the DC metro area, check out Heather's conversation with one of these actors, part of the whole live performance. Cool stuff. Heather is rocking it over there. Glenn Lawrence, where are we at this week, and what else do you have going on?
I'm with it, man. I like it. I'm giving you double thumbs up, even though I'm not a fan of the crime drama series. I understand like why it was like put in there, and I feel like it could be it's something different. We went a little bit more international flavor with that, and then we brought it back with the cliche American big blow 'em up, bang 'em up sequel. So you did it. You did everything, man. Yeah, bro. I think you made it happen. So I'm gonna check it out. We're seeing it tomorrow, right?
Yes.
In Maryland.
We'll have a review for all y'all by the end of the week. What else? What do you have any stand up coming up soon?
Yeah, I'm out in Columbia, Marion, Nottingham's on Friday, and then I'm in Bethesda, I think, the following week, and then some other shows smattering around. I just did a show out in Charlottesville, featuring for Chris Allen. It was a great little time. So. Comedy is comedying, so I will continue to do that, and I'll keep y'all posted when the shows pop up.
So where can they find you at? Since we're already
on at Glenn Lawrence Comedy on IG, Glenn Levels Up on X, Glenn Lawrence Comedy also on Facebook, and then levelupcomedy.com. Now, I haven't done my outro. Usually it's way smoother than that. I apologize.
All good. Let me throw it back to Heather. If they want to talk to you about your interviews and all the things you've got going on and all the cool stuff that you throw up online, how can they follow you?
Yeah, you can find me at Nerd is a Heather on Twitter and at Heather is a Nerd on TikTok and Instagram.
There you go, y'all. Check out Heather. Check out Glenn. A lot of stuff popping off. I'm losing my mind. You already are on the NRW right now. There's tons of interviews that are up. I spoke with some of the Freaknik cast, Uncle Luke, Two Live Crew, Jermaine Dupree, the producers. So check out the Freaknik coverage. I've got some Resident Alien coverage coming up. Heather's also going to have another Resident Alien interview coming up soon to the channel. A lot of things. Oh, the Dogman interviews. Just there's a lot that we're editing, putting up. Oh, my vlogs. Support your local businesses, y'all. If y'all haven't seen, we hadn't done vlogs in a while, and then I just started jumping back into it after visiting some stores with Eldon, aka Webster Style. So I've been running around, hitting up my local pop culture places. Check it out. Support local businesses because they need our support, especially because they help support our comic and pop culture addictions. So make sure you help them out. There you go. Lots of going on. Let me get my people up out of here. Another week. Tune in next week. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Your boy Kuya P, Heather, Glenn. We out.
Yo.
All right, there's a cut.